Understanding the S&P/Case-Shiller U.S. National Home Price Index Part 1/3. Introduction. This article will provide a detailed understanding of the S&P/Case-Shiller U.S. National Home Price Index, its calculation methodology, significance, and practical implications. A brief overview on the importance of monitoring housing market trends. The housing market plays a vital role in the overall economy and affects individuals, businesses, and policymakers alike. Monitoring housing market trends is crucial for several reasons. Firstly, the real estate sector represents a significant portion of the economy, contributing to job creation, construction activities, and wealth accumulation. Changes in housing market conditions can have far-reaching impacts on various industries and economic indicators. Secondly, housing is a fundamental human need, and homeownership is a major financial decision for individuals and families. Understanding the dynamics of the housing market helps prospective homebuyers, sellers, and investors make informed choices. By staying informed about housing market trends, individuals can assess the affordability of homes, identify optimal buying or selling opportunities, and plan their financial goals accordingly. Introduction to the S&P/Case-Shiller U.S. National Home Price Index as a key indicator. One of the most respected and widely recognized indicators of housing market trends is the S&P/Case-Shiller U.S. National Home Price Index. Developed by Standard & Poor's and Case-Shiller, this index provides valuable insights into changes in home prices across the United States. It serves as a benchmark for understanding the overall direction and magnitude of housing market movements. What is the S&P/Case-Shiller U.S. National Home Price Index? Definition and purpose of the index. The S&P/Case-Shiller U.S. National Home Price Index is a comprehensive measure that tracks the changes in residential real estate prices across the United States. It provides an objective and reliable indicator of home price movements, serving as a reference point for understanding the overall health and trends of the housing market. The index is designed to capture both short-term fluctuations and long-term trends in home prices. The primary purpose of the index is to provide stakeholders, including economists, analysts, policymakers, and individuals involved in the real estate industry, with a standardized and widely accepted measure of home price changes. It enables a better understanding of the dynamics of the housing market, facilitates comparisons across different regions, and aids in assessing the overall performance of the real estate sector. Historical background and development of the index. The S&P/Case-Shiller U.S. National Home Price Index has its roots in the pioneering work of economists Carl Case and Robert Shiller, who developed the Case-Shiller Home Price Index in the 1980s. Their goal was to create a reliable tool for tracking housing market trends and improving our understanding of home price movements. Over the years, the index has evolved and gained recognition for its accuracy and comprehensive coverage. In 2006, Standard & Poor's joined forces with Case and Shiller to expand the index's scope and create a national-level measure known as the S&P/Case-Shiller U.S. National Home Price Index. This national index builds upon the foundation of the existing composite indices, providing a broader perspective on the housing market. Significance of the national scope in capturing broader market trends. The national scope of the S&P/Case-Shiller U.S. National Home Price Index is a crucial aspect that distinguishes it from other housing market indicators. By incorporating data from various metropolitan areas across the country, the index offers a comprehensive view of broader market trends. It takes into account the diversity of regional housing markets, economic conditions, and local factors that influence home prices. The national perspective provided by the index allows for a more holistic understanding of the housing market, facilitating comparisons between different regions and identifying common trends or divergences. This broader view is particularly valuable for policymakers, economists, and analysts seeking insights into the national housing market's performance and the impact of macroeconomic factors on home prices. Furthermore, The S&P/Case-Shiller U.S. National Home Price Index serves as a reference benchmark for other housing market indicators, providing a standardized measure that can be used for comparative analysis. It enhances the ability to monitor the overall health of the housing market and assess its resilience in the face of economic fluctuations or policy changes. How is the index calculated? Explanation of the repeat sales methodology used. The S&P/Case-Shiller U.S. National Home Price Index utilizes a repeat sales methodology to calculate home price changes. This methodology focuses on tracking the price movements of individual properties over time rather than relying on the sale prices of new homes. It helps isolate the pure price effect by comparing the same properties sold multiple times. The repeat sales methodology tracks the sales prices of a specific set of homes that have been sold at least twice during the index period. By comparing the sales prices of these homes over time, the index captures the price appreciation or depreciation of individual properties. This approach aims to eliminate biases that can arise from changes in the mix of homes sold, property characteristics, or location preferences. Overview of the data collection process. To construct the S&P/Case-Shiller U.S. National Home Price Index, a vast amount of data is collected from various sources. The data includes information on home sales, such as transaction prices, property details, and sale dates. This data is obtained from public records, including county assessor and recorder offices, as well as proprietary data sources. Standard & Poor's and Case-Shiller employ a rigorous data validation and quality control process to ensure the accuracy and consistency of the collected data. The data is carefully reviewed, cleaned, and standardized to remove any outliers or errors that could affect the integrity of the index. Role of metropolitan areas in the index calculation. Metropolitan areas play a critical role in the calculation of the S&P/Case-Shiller U.S. National Home Price Index. The index combines data from multiple metropolitan areas across the United States to provide a comprehensive national perspective on home price changes. It covers major cities and regions, including New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, and others, representing diverse housing markets. The inclusion of metropolitan areas allows for a more granular analysis of regional housing market trends. By incorporating data from different regions, the index accounts for variations in local economic conditions, supply and demand dynamics, and other factors that can influence home prices. This multi-city approach enhances the index's accuracy and makes it a robust indicator of nationwide housing market performance. Differentiating between seasonally adjusted and non-seasonally adjusted measures. The S&P/Case-Shiller U.S. National Home Price Index provides both seasonally adjusted and non-seasonally adjusted measures of home price changes. Seasonal adjustments aim to remove the predictable seasonal patterns that can affect housing market dynamics. Non-seasonally adjusted measures reflect the raw price changes without any adjustments for seasonal effects. These measures can be useful for understanding the actual price movements occurring in the housing market and comparing them over time. On the other hand, seasonally adjusted measures remove the influence of predictable seasonal factors, such as increased home sales during spring and summer or reduced activity during the winter months. Seasonal adjustments enable a clearer understanding of underlying trends in the housing market by smoothing out the effects of recurring seasonal variations. Both seasonally adjusted and non-seasonally adjusted measures have their applications, depending on the specific analysis or use case. The availability of both options provides flexibility for researchers, analysts, and policymakers to choose the most appropriate measure based on their needs and objectives.